As the glory days come and gone in Boston, Massachusetts, the Celtics just lost. The Patriots are dynasty is over. Tom Brady's retiring. We take a look at the season 23 predictions and make the best outcome that we think. Starting in week 1, I have them versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I know a lot of people are going to say the Eagles are going to win, but I do have the Patriots win. They are doing a tribute to Tom Brady. That would be the greatest parting gift. And the Eagles do have 2 new coordinators, offense coordinator and defense coordinator. So it takes time for things to acclimate. So I do have the Patriots with Bill O'Brien, and they always play good defense. And I think they're going to beat the Eagles week 1. I know a lot of people high on the Eagles, but that's how I feel. And then week 2, primetime game, I think the Dolphins are going to be a bit much, a lot of offense. I know they have defense, but they're going to score a lot of points, and I don't think the Patriots are going to be right there with them. That's a loss. Week 3, I have them losing at the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, I think they had a tough week before, and I know Bill Belichick owns the Jets, but they got a good quarterback now, so I'm going to say the Jets win that one. And then week 4 at Cowboys, the Cowboys, they always start real strong, and then they kind of fade, close to the playoffs. So that's another L. So they basically start 1-3 in the first quarter of the season. And then week 5 versus the Saints, a dome team coming to their house. I think it's going to be a defensive struggle. I do have the Patriots winning this one. And then week 6 last year, they should have went to overtime, but Mac Jones did some crazy stuff or whatever they did, all that, and Chandler Jones scored. So I do have them getting revenge on that one and beating the Raiders at the Raiders' house this year. And then week 7 versus the Bills. The Bills is a viable, good team. I do have them losing to them in week 7. Week 8 at the Dolphins, I do have them beating them for some reason. I think it was because maybe Tua's going to be out in the middle of the season. He kind of be missing games. So I have the Patriots winning. He's seen the scheme the first week 2, and then he comes back, Bill Belichick, and fix some things, and he wins. And then week 3 versus the Commanders, they have a good roster overall, but, this is a quarterback league, and we don't know what Sam Howell's going to be. So I have the Patriots beating them. Plus, Bill Belichick doesn't really lose to young quarterbacks, so that's another W. And then the same thing can be said week 10 versus the Colts. A lot of people was talking about Tom Brady being undefeated in international games, but guess what? Bill Belichick was the coach, so he's undefeated as well. So I have the Patriots winning that one. A week 11 bye. And then coming out of the bye, week 12, I have them losing to the Giants at the Giants. I'm sorry, but Bill Belichick that's like his kryptonite. They be beating him like they beat him in the Super Bowl 2 times in the regular season. They beat him a few times as well, so I have them losing that one. And then week 13 versus the Chargers, I have them winning. I think like 2 years ago they beat them like 52-3 or something like that. Like the past couple of times he played the Chargers, I don't know if it's the scheme or the color, but Bill Belichick beats them. And I just have week 14, I have them losing at the Steelers. I know Kenny Pickett is a young quarterback, but this is a exception because they play good defense, and I just think that the Steelers are going to be too much for them, but they could possibly win this one. And then week 15 versus the Chiefs. Come on, Patrick Mahomes. It's not much more I need to say. Travis Kelce maybe, but yeah, that's a loss. And then week 16 at Browns. Man, Nick Chubb in the cold. I think, Bill Belichick, he always takes away the good players, but Deshaun Watson beat him when they was on the Texans, so I think they beat him this time. And then week 17 at Bills, Buffalo should be gearing up for a Super Bowl run, so everything should be fine-tuned. I'm sorry, but the Patriots lose that one as well, and that's like a 4-game losing streak. And then week 18 versus the Jets, I do have them winning, but I think the Jets are going to rest their starters because they are locked into the playoffs. I'm sorry to say, but they end off with an 8-9 record. They missed the playoffs and another, top 15 pick. The glory days have come and gone. They need to refine. We don't know if Mac Jones this year is going to be very telling if Mac Jones is the quarterback or not. With a Bill O'Brien, I think they missed each other at Alabama, but they should pair up well. I think, they play good defense, run the ball, play action, and they should be a very viable threat in their division. But I do have them finishing last. Sorry to say, like and comment and subscribe. Thank you.